Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm your host Shade Orion and with me as always is Ark.
Hello.
And yeah, it's just the duo for now, again still. And we're chugging along through
Grim is still
MSQ.
subbed. He's just doing the life thing. He's having some well-deserved time off.
He has
Can't like
resubbed though.
holidays. But the more important thing, he has resubbed. Yes.
I can still a little bit hear.
I'm a tad close because I'm drinking coffee near the table. Let me lean back.
Oh, maybe that's it.
There you go.
Huh. I do hate to bug you about that, but I feel like you would hear it and then be like, oh, why didn't you tell me?
I did. You're exactly right.
I know Grim certainly would. You know when his audio gets real bad. You gotta tell him. If he heard that later, he'd be like, oh my god, why didn't anyone say anything? Why didn't anyone say anything?
Thought you were my friends.
I tell people to watch this to see how good our audio is, said Grim Neville. Damn it. I think we've got decent-ish audio. Considering that we don't separate the audio from the video. Which is commonplace for most people, really.
Really?
Yeah.
I assumed we were just being lazy.
But then you'd have to sync it up. I'm definitely being lazy. I just keep it in the one and done. And just meticulously ensure that if for whatever reason the computer restarted or refreshed or the internet dropped out or whatever, it would still record up to where it happened. So we don't lose footage anymore. Plus, you know that there's been a few times where we've lost footage. It's been too tragic the moments it's happened, so there's been countermeasures.
A smoke signal? Thoughts, Yugiri?
I wonder what's going on in that
Magitech.
Magitech.
Signals we used to announce the coming of an emissary of peace, in Doma at least. But could that truly?
You know those little Magitech dropships?
Yes.
It's one of those, and it's got smoke coming out of it.
Whatever they want, we cannot simply.
I just love my character's little crown.
They were so gracious.
Slightly tilted to the side.
Traditions. I would not have
Definitely
accepted
seems like something
Doma's
you'd see at
wonderful
Neko Nation.
variety.
Then I shall go and reconnoiter.
I honestly wish that...
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Nay,
So
it
I
won't
just
be
went and bought myself a
necessary.
couple of cheap mounts. So I
Yeah.
got myself a Harambe mount.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that he can just casually carry me around my size, and then when he flies, he just kind of floats in the air.
Yeah. You should grab the,
Like
even,
going all ultra instinct. Oh.
even if you've got a server hub,
As you wish, my
but
lord.
if it isn't
I
in
shall
the one
arrange
that
for
you
a
already
signal
just
of our own
bought,
to be fired
you
in
should get the
answer.
one that's the big robot man. You can get a cheap version of him if you server hop. Definitely server hop for mounts, because you can find some crazy cheap. Like some that you see normally listed for 5 million, you can see for you can find for 500k.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that Empire chick is wearing all white, like somebody that we killed. Oh, that's a dude.
That we should be received
Never mind.
by the Lord of Doma.
Thanks, mate.
Asahi.
Oh.
An emissary of
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be that white Empire chick from the beginning.
Asahi,
Where
that
are
little
my manners?
fucking
I
shit.
am
He seems like a
Asahi
wanker.
sus Brutus, ambassador
Yeah,
and
yeah.
plenipotentiary of
Remember that
Doma.
face.
He looks like he would look better if I'd punched him and he had a nosebleed.
Mhm.
Stepbrother.
You haven't even seen him go cray-cray yet.
I just need
It seems I need not introduce
my
myself.
character not
Not
be
in the
bound.
presence of the famed Yugi
Because,
the
like,
Beastborn.
if my character was a
Your
level
skills
99,
as a shinobi
no, level
are
90
far
beast
and
in this
wide,
world where everything is a joke and there is no unsyncing or anything like that. And I
It is
just
true.
decided
The
not
former
to live by the
acting
morals of
viceroy
the
is my
Scions.
sister.
And this
Yet,
guy just
bonds of
annoyed me,
kinship
so I
aside,
killed him.
we have precious
Problem
little in
solved.
common. As
Especially with all
we've
these
seen
classes
convey,
involving darkness,
I
it's like,
come
just let
not
me
to
have
sow
one
strife,
psychotic
but to
break.
end it.
Just one.
Or not even psychotic, just like
Like with the Dark Knight or like a Reaper, it's like, no, we're allowed to have a psychotic break here and there.
it's good to be a hero, but you've got to minimize risk as well. Sometimes being a hero means doing things that normal people shouldn't have to
Like
prevent.
fight gods, travel planets.
Pretty much.
It's all about diplomatic relations.
Fly the
basically
galaxy in a
help
moon.
the Empire, leave the planet on a moon, you know, those kind of things.
Moon ship.
Granting me the authority to speak with his
Ah,
boss.
the authority, huh? Yep. Well, you're a wanker, and I could kill
To
you.
negotiate peace with Dorma.
To negotiate peace, huh? Well, he seems like a dickhead that is going to use a peace treaty signing
We have much to
as a
discuss.
way to
Will you accompany
destroy
me to my
Doma.
hall?
Not,
Gladly.
that's his aim, but he doesn't destroy Doma.
Does he try to take it?
No.
Excuse me. Should just kill him. The leader of the enemy is gone. Cut the head off the snake sort of thing. Boom, done.
Because the whole point is they're all trying to be nice because the Empire's like, here, peace, and they're like, oh, okay, maybe we should at least try.
I could have sliced his head off right then. Just sink. Actually, I should have my Chocobo out.
Oh yeah, it's a companion.
Well, he needs more Chocobo experience to unlock his other... to unlock further roll abilities, but I want to have him maxed out so he's got all 3 rolls abilities. Because then he's a tank, a healer, and a DPS. I think you still have to set them as one of them, but like, you know, they get all of the upgrades. Like the increased health and damage and stuff.
Good because I'm playing 85 unsynced now, so I have like another whole level of abilities that have kind of just unlocked.
Ooh. Oh, you've got more class quests to do as well.
No, I don't.
Really?
Yeah, so I went to Nani, or must have just went all the way. Because I checked that earlier, I was like, oh, I swear I'd have some more, but no, I must have just burnt them through them when they came out.
Weird.
But they didn't put anything in, obviously, any of the new areas. It was all like in Uldar and stuff.
Yeah, but you'd think some would be level locked, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even appear as a
Yeah, but I
quest
leveled
until
to
you
90,
hit it.
remember?
Oh yeah, true, that's right. True. Oh, I guess the weirdness is that none are story tied, but I guess that's a good thing.
Well, that's why I thought they kind of might have been like location tied.
Ooh, Precious Reclamation, another plus quest.
And the only way you get to like through to those locations is by going through the MSU. So that was where my mentality was at.
Yeah. So I go up through here. Around these humans. What are they called? What do they call the people in this game?
Yeah.
The Hures.
Yeah.
Hands where I can see. Wait, why? Reclamation box. The container is clearly designed to hold a large quantity of items, but for what purpose you cannot say. Oh, it's just another throwaway boss quest. That's alright. I can start it now and do it between episodes.
Add it to the pile.
It's a pretty short pile. I went nuts when I started doing all of the solo stuff, and I just crossed so much off the list. I don't think I could do Rathalos solo, just because of that one part where one person needs to cut him down.
Yeah, mechanic. Yeah, you're locked there.
But I did pretty much everything that I wasn't locked on. I still can't believe how much of Alexander I did. Most of it. That does, however, mean that when you, me, and Grim do it, we can do like the whatever's above Savage extreme.
Yeah.
Is there an extreme version of Alexander?
Well, yeah, it's like normal mode and then extreme generally.
No, there's Savage. So there's normal mode, then there's Savage, then there should be extreme. Extreme's supposed to be the level above Savage, isn't it?
I believe so, yes.
So if there's extremes of Alexander, we can just do those, and we can maybe not sink them, but you know, if they're an extreme, they'd probably be strong enough to still give us a little bit of grief, us doing it together, all three of us. Unless Grim gets his level 640 gear. One day, mate. Funny part is, me saying this, by the time this episode goes up, he will have had it for weeks.
Probably get like he'll just get a weekend where he'll be able to, or he'll get this couple of hours and he'll be like, oh, yeah, watch me just skip all the cutscenes and get to 6.4.
Man, he just needs the rabbit hole to go down. Remember when he went down crafting?
Yeah.
And he was hard on that. He just needs something to like sink his teeth
Hey,
into.
I've leveled every crafter to X class in X amount of time. It's just like, what?
Well, he can do his crafters again, but also, we can be like, hey Grim, Shade's been leveling these airships and submersibles. Why don't you start putting them to use so that our FC has an income? Because that's what they're meant to be used for. They're meant to go to certain places to get certain stuff that you can sell for heaps. And I feel like I've unlocked most of the areas on the map, if not all of them. So whatever guide there is for making money, Grim will be able to just be like, oh cool, well I go to this place and make money, done. And just recycle that same process over and over again to get the best items from the pool. I just haven't optimized how to do that yet. I do really want that black Empire armor. It looks sweet. It'd be cool if it didn't have the tabard down the middle though. Oh my god.
On behalf of my delegation,
Asahi.
I offer you my
Man, I want to
humblest
kill him
thanks.
already.
Never did I imagine that
Good.
I would meet the gallant
As soon as
and
his
noble
voice started
Lord of
talking.
Dorma himself.
It just
You'll be
sounds so
welcomed into his
disingenuous.
magnificent hall.
Good voice actor.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Dorma's sovereignty.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Dorma to her ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend.
Currently in a boss fight at the moment.
Since the days of Emperor
Looks like one of the
Solus,
Wanamingos.
the Empire has aggressively expanded its
Fallout
territory.
2. Mixed with like Slender Man.
What are those
While you
things
may not
in
agree with
the
our founding
Ragnarok
father's
ship in
policy of
Final Fantasy VIII?
expansion, I believe there is room for
They were kinda
discussion
like
on the matter
Wanamingos.
of his lifelong goal, to rid the
Yeah, it's
world
fucking
of
been ages since I
icons.
thought of it now that you said it.
Oh, I can almost remember what their name is, but not quite. They were some sort of alien, and there was
Icons
different
are a
colored
blight
versions of them.
upon this star. They
Purple
cannot be
ones, red
suffered
ones.
to exist. This you know as well as we.
I feel like
In
there was
his
green ones as
wisdom,
well.
Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat
Emperor
this common
Varus.
threat.
That's
On the
near.
condition that
What's his
Dorma
name again?
renounces summoning and
Xenos'
pledges to
daddy?
police the Korgian's practice of it, his radiance
Emperor
would
Varus.
extend
Varus,
the
yeah.
hand of friendship.
Why do I feel like that guy's gonna be really mean and ruthless?
I literally
Dorma
told
has
you what
never
happened to
shown
him.
any appetite for
Yeah,
sympathy.
you told me.
Who he
died.
And it
becomes.
should go without saying
Yes.
that we will address
Who he
any
becomes?
threat
Who does
to
he
our people,
become?
icon or otherwise.
Anima.
Oh yeah, that's right.
With regard to the Korjin, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at
Why
peace,
isn't my
and
character
their
just
sacred
standing up and
relics
Vegeta
safe,
blasting these
they
characters
looked
into
not to
dust
their
and moving
cult
on?
for protection.
Like, you know,
Yet
sometimes
even now,
you
there
gotta
are
be the
certain
hero, but
parties
you
who
gotta
would
get stuff
destabilize
moving.
the region with ill-conceived military forays.
Just a bit of darkness.
Unless they alter
Like,
their course,
Vegeta
we
has
cannot
patience,
hope
and he has
for
about
rid
as much
of
patience as he
icons.
needs.
Some would argue maybe too much.
I
Not
can
now,
but
I'd say
apologize.
Vegeta's kind of like the best character in the show,
In
by
seeking
far.
to eliminate icons, the Empire
Considering
creates
current Super.
tis an irony
The most
among
character
ironies,
development of any
one with
character.
which the people
I'd say
of
Piccolo's
Eorzea
right
are
behind
well
him there.
acquainted, I am told.
But still, not only is he a
Indeed.
good dad,
Many
not
summons
only
are the
does he
result
have
of
his own special
persecution,
abilities now
the
with
weak
his
being
fusion
driven to call
fist
upon the
and
divine for deliverance from
his
the strong.
vague use of
So it
instant
was an
transmission
Alamigo,
and stuff,
the bitter fruit of
and
Guardian
his
oppression.
ego form.
A tragic state of
But
affairs. If we are to put an end to
in the
summoning
most
once and for
recent
all,
thing,
it shall
which
not
would
through
be
might, but
Superhero,
harmony. Yet
'cause
we
that's set
continue
after
to repeat our mistakes, oblivious
the
to the
two
lessons
most
of
recent
history.
seasons in the manga, right? But
Yes.
but before the
My
whole
comrades and I would
Trunks,
change
Teen
all
Trunks and
that.
Goten go to space
We,
thing.
Populares, have campaigned long
So,
and hard for a
that
shift
means the
in
very last
imperial
time that
policy.
Goku and Vegeta
And
fought,
at
Vegeta
last,
won.
the
He
Emperor
got his
has
win.
seen fit to lend us an
He
ear.
did it.
Green, but he did it.
Alas,
We'll
Goku
take
held
the
on
win
to
where
the...
we can
is
get
a
it.
He took
faction
the last...
within
He held on
Garland
to
that
the
would have
last minute.
struck
It was like a
on
fight
every
happening in the
attempt
background of
at
the movie. You've
reform.
seen it, right?
Yes.
A
Yeah.
collection of pure
And he got his
blooded
win right in the
Guardians who
end.
seek to consolidate their own supremacy. The Optimates.
He rubbed it in his face, and that's all it needed to be.
Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand.
Vegeta
that
has
loosed
been
our
given
forces on the
so much
Confederacy.
character
'Twas a
development.
regrettable incident, one that flies
And
in the face
Vegeta's
of
and
everything
Goku is
we
just
believe.
still an idiot
And
from.
I
I
to
swear,
do
like
all in my
Team
power to
4-Star
prevent
rubbed
a
off onto the
reoccurrence.
character himself.
Yeah.
The whole
That would be
tournament of
most
power,
welcome.
Goku is just a moron,
if I may
idiot,
speak
just
plain,
doofus, stupid,
If the Empire itself is
dumbass,
not of one mind,
endangering
how can we be
entire
certain any peace we
universes.
negotiate will be honored?
On a fight.
I
And, like,
cannot
yeah,
blame
he
you
did
for
his whole
doubting us. Indeed, I should
sneaky
find it
manipulation
strange
of
if you did
Zeno's
not.
armor.
And so,
But it's also
in the
like,
name of
yeah, you're lucky
building
you were
trust,
able to talk your way
I
out of
would
that.
like to make
That
a
doesn't make it
proposal.
okay that you talked your way into
prisoner
it in the first
exchange.
place. A prisoner exchange.
Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial Army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict.
Oh.
Naturally, any exchange would include the acting viceroy.
Yotsuyu? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit. The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby
Oh, that's
strengthening my
going to
party's
85
hand.
and having my full combo just makes that
It would be a
Reaper feel
lie
just
to
that
say I
little
would
bit more
also be
fulfilling
glad of
now.
my sister's
Oh,
safe
nice.
return.
Kind of have all the gist now. I don't think there's anything else skill-wise that'll be added, so it's just a matter of mastering the skill set now and
Very
positionals.
well. Your proposal has
This
merit,
kid
but I will need time to
is
consider.
really grating.
Yep, keep that in mind.
Of course, my lord.
It has been a really
May
long
we
cutscene.
remain in Dorma
It's been
until
like
you
10
have come
minutes
to
or
a
something.
decision?
Of just him talking.
You shall be our honored guests. Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
Haven't even done the face yet.
Kill them, Yugiri.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
Oh, that little shit's gonna need cutting down. I can feel the slime dripping off him.
Even if you went to go cut him, he's just that greasy. Your blade would just come back looking like a fried piece of chicken.
Oh no. I thought it was about to go straight back into another cutscene. Like, it let me back to the map, and I talked to Lord Heen. And, like, it's in one of those cutscenes where they don't talk, but still. 2 whole cutscenes back to back with me
Just-
getting to walk up to him and click on him as the only gameplay. That would have sucked.
So immersive.
So much exposition. Too much, I would say. They really should have, like, simplified the script a bit. But that's probably because...
You're in kind of the arse end. It's like, no, you've been supposed to be paying attention the whole time.
Oh, they're definitely trying to pad it for content. Like, that's what it is. Like, all of the extra talking is just them locking you into several minutes of clicking in the same area. Let's escape there. So, is that Asahi person? Is that her brother?
Yes.
The person you were literally just talking about? Because I'm pretty sure I'm about to walk off and they're about to meet. No. Might get that next unlock. That next multiplayer thing in this episode after all.
Realized
You said it was a raid though, right?
we should be at a man at normal mode. I'm
Eight?
sorry, we should be at unsync it on normal mode.
Oh, awesome. This guy's a dickhead for sure. Just cut him down, me. I would.
Oh, what a it's disgusting. Imagine the alien from Alien.
Yeah.
And it can stretch out like with wings and shit. And on its back is like an elephant's head.
Ugh. Just the trunk?
No, the full head and the trunk.
Oh, that's unpleasant. Don't like none of that. Nope. Off we go to Yangzia.
Ah, yep.
I keep looking over and seeing that picture of shattered glass. Ultra Magnus. Alright, how do I get out of here? And I do need to get out of here, so this way maybe.
Actually, that's one thing I find annoying when I do duty support, is in combat, they always try and use limit break like the second they unlock it. It's like, oh, it's like, no, save it for the big one.
At this point, I've just stopped caring about limit breaks, say, because I never get to use it anymore because somebody always can't wait long enough. So I just don't use it at all anymore.
I'm a tank, you never use it.
That's true. But when I play as DPS, which I am leveling my archer, I still never get to use it then. So nobody waits for it to fill up all the way. I guess when you are stomping the instances, it doesn't really matter as much. Over here. Hey, dickhead. We must proceed throughout the ruins. Well, why didn't you tell me to wait for you in them, you douche? I really don't like this dude. This does kind of make me wish that I had like the cloud bike in Neo. Because I'm just like driving through all of those like heads with the giant earlobes on the cloud cycle. Ark bought me this. He bought one for Grim as well, so we could all ride around as bros.
Yeah.
Where? Here? Here? There. He's right by a river. I could just slit his throat and chuck him in. And there's creatures in Final Fantasy that wouldn't leave a single trace of him.
In a Malboro.
True.
Every time anyone asks for a pack of Malboro at work, it's just... I think of it every time.
Yeah, but like Marlboro's filled with acid. So like if you chucked it in a Marlboro, it would just disintegrate it. It would absorb every fiber of you. And if somebody tried to retrieve any said remains, good
They
luck.
would also go. They would also go on the Malboro.
They would have a real bad time. Oh, I've got to go here. I do like that I can warp in midair on my flying motorcycle.
That is good.
I still like that wolf barding. It was pretty sweet. And it also turns the Chocobo's tail into a wolf tail.
Oh.
Oh, I am here. I might as well talk to Kurabana. Come on, dude. I don't have all day. Man, he sure does like to waste my damn time. I wish that hadn't happened. Oh, god damn it. Although that does look like I am about to unlock a place. Can I get across the river? I can.
Give me a duty, anything!
Yeah, pretty much. That last duty was awesome and everything, but I kind of... I feel like I only just won, I feel like I said at the time. But also it was only because I was too busy killing absolutely everything when I should have been focusing on certain things. Whoops. Alright then, we go up. We go left. We go forward. Look at this guy. Whoa, this guy's actually really strong. Oh man, I don't feel so much like a tough guy now. He nearly killed my Chocobo. That was like some world boss that was level 70 and I was like, I'm level 90, I can take him. So I just started attacking him and I was like chipping the tiniest bit of his health. And I looked down at my Chocobo's health, which was half gone, so I'm like, okay, it's time to bail.
Tactical retreat. Ah, speaking of, like, we still need vengeance against Odin.
Oh yeah, we'd crush him now though. For sure, we would crush him now. Oh, it's a duty. I'm assuming after this I'll unlock the thingy. The raid.
Oh, there's like a little bit of story because they like do the big build up.
Oh, I feel like I'm kind of halfway through that already.
I'm warning you!
Someone's in trouble.
Well, this is the most choreographed somebody's in trouble ever.
Are you all right?
He's so obviously evil.
they want
So
from you?
evil.
Yuki,
He is
you're
evil
up
though,
to
right?
it.
Yes.
Of course he is.
I don't know. We were returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
Then so evil, he even comes back later.
It seems they won't go quietly.
And neither will.
Neither will we. Am I supposed to be afraid of some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Because I am not. I'll take down Master Splinter first, then the dominoes will fall. Starting with Donatello. I feel like I'm supposed to save him for last. So much of these episodes have been cutscenes.
Leave this to me.
No, you are in the in-between patch content. It is filler, like you say.
I feel like I'm going to have less of a bad time as I used to though. Because before it was just maddening how much there was. Now I just assume that some horrible 2-hour cutscene is going to happen at some point.
No, you don't get worried until the warning comes up. When the warning comes up, that's when you go, oh, you know what?
I was pulling my hair out at the end of frickin' Final Fantasy, at the end of Vanilla, where it just kept going 2 hours of just one cutscene. It was 2 hours. Our longest episode. I think I beat that. I can't remember what it was. I recorded something that was over 2 hours long.
Damn.
The art of my
Wonder what it was. Maybe it was Doom? Who knows? I've still got to put up the rest of that. I kind of just like put it on hiatus, but I actually did record the rest of it. But I recorded it at the time where it was like YouTube was cracking down hard on swearing and video game violence.
Ah, yeah, so it's like, is it even worth my time?
Well, I was always going to upload it in some capacity. I just wanted to make sure it was one that didn't get our channel banned. Because it was pretty violent and filled with swearing. Really making me fight a lot of these dudes. Oh, this guy's way stronger. Strong enough for that. And this. Ah, I've got him now. I did let Asahi take a fair bit of damage though, but I also let Asahi take the same amount of damage, so I'll consider that a win. Asahi will be fine.
It's for the greater good.
Of him getting hurt. His last name is Brutus. There's nothing brutish about him.
That seems to be the last of them.
He's worse than a brute. He's a creep, and a weirdo, and a
You have
simp.
nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
Does he want to bang his sister?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Xenos.
He wants to bang Xenos.
But he's all over him, so it's simping.
Ew. I guess Xenos deserves his own little femboy.
That pays no attention to him whatsoever as well.
His own little femboy cat boy. Well, is this derpy little story out of the way, and can we introduce Asahi to his sister so she can have the mental snap
Indeed.
and unlock the raid?
What could have prompted the
No,
regulator
he
to stray
doesn't
so
have the
far
snap
from the
right
rules?
away. It's like a whole convoluted plan.
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsuyu. If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
The empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
Must you always be so pointed? If we are to bring about lasting change, we must look beyond narrow allegiances. You have every right to doubt me, but in time, I hope you will come to see that we share a common goal. You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire from without, but if we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong?
Not about that. True reform can only come from within.
I knew you would understand. You have witnessed such change firsthand, after all, during your time in Ishgard.
You should know you're playing with fire there, Asahi. Cutting you down would be a lot easier than cutting down Ultimate Weapon.
And the man has faced gods, sir.
Mm-hmm. And he
I
still
have
wants to.
reformed nations, I have traveled worlds, and you still are dumb enough to start your shit.
And he still wants a piece. That's what I mean. Like that same thing with the whole Crystal Knight dude that ended up turning into Shinryu or whatever. Like, if we just cut him down when we should have, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, but his whole thing is he started off being all good, quote unquote.
no, he
And
was
then
a
he
dick.
turns.
He turned on us straight up.
Yeah, and oh yeah, we should have killed him then, not let him get away. So then he become the Griffin, and
We could have saved ourselves so much trouble. Same with that Imperial dude with the green armor. You remember him?
vaguely.
He's got the red hair and green armor. I think he gets a giant chainsaw or whatever.
Oh yes, yes.
That fucking dude. Try not to swear so much. That damn fella.
That gosh darn fella there, huh?
I hate it. I like swearing. Don't take swearing from me. Although Twitch just added mature content moderation, so if YouTube decides to also follow suit, maybe we'll be able to just get an MA rating.
That tickles my pickle.
Did you know that you're allowed to smoke on Twitch? And I don't just
Really?
mean cigarettes.
Really?
That's
I
one
was
of
wondering what you've been there for a second.
That's one of the things that just came in the mature content thing. You just have to also tag that that's the thing that's happening. Because I think it gives like a content warning or something. Which is fine. That's the way it should be.
Content warning. Oi, I'm about to have a cone. Oi, content warning. I'm about to have another cone, guys.
The government wants me to.
Time.
It's funny. Because they do.
They really do.
That's alright. That's a sign of a good government. I noticed that didn't happen until we had a change.
Yeah, right.
Alright, here we go, Lord Hine. Guilty conscience. I feel like I've zoomed through a few quests. Whoops, clicked through that pretty quick. The red cogent. Did you know that you can change the speed of the auto text?
Yeah, I think you can make it so it just comes up all at once kind of thing. Am I thinking of Final Fantasy XIV there?
I shouldn't have said that he may well be an honorable man. I know he's a dipshit. I should have said as much. That's alright. YouTube has a slowdown feature. If people really want to see what these people are saying, they can slow it down. The important thing is that we keep forward progress.
Yes. Progress is dopamine.
Especially for me.
I
At
had
the
her
moment.
brought here in secret while the three of you kept our guest company. The world has not been kind to you, it is true. But that does not excuse your sins. You should be at the bottom of the river. Yet here you are, the living, breathing proof of my failure. A failure for which I would now make amends.
What did I do? I don't remember. Was it really so terrible? Tell me, please. What did I do?
Damn it.
She's like, what did I do?
Boss killed me like 4 fucking times now, so I keep fucking just missing on this one mechanic. It's the final boss of the area, so it's like, ah. Just running it with NPCs, so it's not like the worst thing in the world, but it's just annoying.
Yeah.
With both,
I really need to get back to leveling those dudes. Mine are all like level 65.
Oh, the trust NPCs are like a different NPC leveling thing.
Oh,
What sin remains to be cleansed?
is that where you level up Alphanu?
Yeah, the Scions.
Do you
ask
actually
that
level
I
him up?
show mercy.
Yeah, well, you like gotta run them through so they get experience and then they level up. So yeah.
I ask
Ooh.
why the heavens so fit to deny me my rest.
It'd be cool if they
Why
added
Yotsuyu
more characters to
was
that,
spared
you know,
not only
like,
death,
if
but
you
bitter
could get
memories of her life.
Gosetsu as a samurai to fight with, or also
You truly think it the
Hien,
will of the kami?
Hain.
Yeah, but
Hien?
Ian would be a nice one. Well, they did say they were like backdating the trust system, so it could even be backdated in there eventually.
If so,
Yeah, but how
My
old
life
does the
is
game
not
have to be
mine
for
to
them to
take.
have things that we should have been able to play with the whole
it is
time?
yours.
Like, this game is already like 13 years old, right? And they're adding in
Come
stuff
now of
now,
the
which is
exchange,
awesome for people who
if her
start an
memories have
account
not
now.
returned,
But what about
she
the
may
people that have
remain
already
here
been
in
playing it
Doma
for a
to live
decade, huh?
out her days
Would have
as
been nice
she-
nice if we got to use that the whole
But
time.
if they do, the Guardians shall have my
It's
password.
just that whole thing where it's
The
like,
people will
you can't
protest,
benefit
they
from
will
having
come
an
to
idea
accept
till you
my
have it, I
decision when
guess.
they have been reunited with
The
their loved
better
ones.
late than never.
Thank you, my lord.
Remember when you could only get into dungeons if you had a team?
Now then,
Remember when
Oh
you
my
could,
yeah.
remember when you could only have a team if you typed LFG into group chat, because there did used to be a general chat, and I'm remembering that now.
No, see, I was around in the Raid Finder days.
No, before Raid Finder.
Yeah, I said I didn't play it before Raid Finder.
Oh really?
Did
Oh god,
Gosetsu
I
not
did,
seem
and it was not
strange to
good.
you?
I got up to Ifrit, and it took 7
His
hours
sympathy for Yotsuyu.
Oh, on this,
to
Yeah, no, I
divided
think
into
I had
it.
Judy, but not
I know his
Raid.
powers of
When I
endurance
first played
only
for
too
like the
well,
very first
but
time.
after all he has suffered, even
Man,
he should not
it
be
was
on his
not
feet.
good. It was like
He puts on a brave
it would
face
still
for
kind of
our
have a
sakes,
form of a
but
duty
it would
finder,
not
right?
surprise me if he
Where it
lacked
would
the
be like
strength to raise
it would
his
come
blade.
up with oh, you've got a tank in the team and a DPS or whatever, right?
Though I suppose if
So
you
that
and
would come up.
Yotsuyu are to enjoy
But I
a
had that
life of
screen up
peace
for
and
7
quiet,
hours
you
before
will
it
have
started.
little use for it.
Oh,
Like I started
It
at the
falls to
beginning
us
of the
to
day,
shape that future,
and then it was like in
one
the
in which he
afternoon that
need
I
never
actually got to
again set foot on the
do my,
battlefield.
and it was Ifrit. How short is Ifrit, right? Like,
I remember waiting like 6 hours for Garuda.
and that was because it was story content locked, so I had to finish Ifrit to continue story.
Yeah.
It was a real pain in the butt. Finally. Guilty conscience complete. Ooh, when I finish this, I'll get a new orchestration scroll and some armor. An armor
yeah.
set. Why do I feel like he's gonna try and be like, I've decided to accept peace, and then he's gonna get pegged against his will? Metaphorically.
My apologies. Our deliberations took longer than expected.
Think nothing of it. The time afforded me the opportunity to go on a rather rousing excursion through Yansha. You have reached a decision then?
We are willing to cooperate with you in combating the Icon threat, and also in the exchange of prisoners. Assuming you accept our conditions, of course. As you know, your sister is in our care.
Oh yeah, this
Due to
motherfucker got me
certain
again.
complications, however, we are hesitant to release her into your custody.
Complications?
She was inside Doma Castle when it collapsed. Though she survived, she remembers nothing of her past life, not even her name. To clarify, she is in our care not as a prisoner, but as a vulnerable citizen of Doma.
Are you saying you refuse to release her?
Not at all. If her memory returns before the appointed hour.
And if not,
Ooh.
what exactly? You will accommodate her here in
You
Doma?
cooing about.
They were just talking about
I
how getting her
sincerely
memory
doubt
back
she will be of
before the
any great
appointed hour.
strategic value to the Empire. She spends
Ah.
her days daydreaming of Dango.
Dango. How dreadful. Very well. In light of our recent misstep in Sakazuki, it seems only fair that I show you the same understanding you have shown us. Though I do have one small request. Regardless of Yotsuyu's value to the Empire, she is yet my sister. Before I leave, might you permit me to speak with her in private?
Of course. Perhaps you could even bring her a plate of Dango. She would be most pleased. Yugiri will see you to her chambers.
I wonder if that guy with the X ponytails on the back of his head styles it like that in the morning. Like, no, I've got to get the X just right.
Oh my god. Doesn't sit just right.
It's flopping off to the side a bit too much today. I don't have time to straighten it. Oh god. I've got to go and work for this little asshole. I would like that Empire armor set in Elden Ring. I will say though that Stormblood is really when the armor started to get detailed.
Yeah, like the more common armors as well. Like there were detailed armors, but it wasn't until like blue gear and all that jazz.
Yeah, like there's like embroidery, there's like super detailing in armor itself. It's nuts. It's nuts to butts. Oh man, they're gonna make me go all the way there. Oh, there's no way to warp there. Oh god. I wonder if I will unlock that raid by the end of this episode. Probably right by the end.
I mean, maybe at the rate you're going. Have the parents come into it yet?
No, but I think that's about to happen. Like, he's already met his sister.
Alright.
He was all butthurt she didn't recognize him. The Shinra technology is so weird. Just even looking at the cloud cycle, right? The Fenris.
Yeah.
How, like, it isn't like a dual axle. The axle's only connected to one part of the bike. So one side has all the exhaust on it, and the other side has the big frickin' thing that connects to the wheel.
Oh yeah, like how it's all asymmetrical.
Yeah. It's like a Digimon evolution. One of its arms is going to be a gun. You'll see. Frickin' Digimon.
Digimon, you're monsters.
I kind of want to play that Digimon Survive game one day.
Yeah, I did get Digimon World for the PS4 like a while back, and it was just like I couldn't get into it.
Ah, but did you get the Cyber Sleuth duology on Steam?
No, not yet.
You should.
And I'm kind of tempted.
Because it's pretty good. I've already finished the first one on PS4, so it's gonna suck having to do that again, but I'm also willing to do it again because it was really good.
Yeah, I think I was like playing halfway through Hackers Memory, and then I kind of could, and it's just like, oh, do I really want to start again?
I'm pretty sure Cyber Sleuth has like 85% of all Digimon in it, and then the next one has the rest of them, or at least most of them.
Yeah, and then some were taken out though.
Yeah.
I remember people being mad about that in the comments.
But it's still most of them. I feel like that was the strongest counter to Pokemon that Digimon's ever put forward, was the Cyber Sleuth series. Because there'd be a Digimon, and you've evolved that thing like 7 times.
Yeah.
I still remember Skull Greymon being in my
I wish
team.
you a safe journey.
Ah, yes, good old
This
Skull
has
Greymon.
been a
Then he
most
turns into
enjoyable
Urgamon.
visit. I look forward to
Or,
our
no,
next
it's not Urgamon, it's Titanmon or something. I can't
I can
remember.
remember in my
Maximum.
first playthrough, I
Would you
locked
take the
out
others and see
and
that all is ready for our departure?
got, what was it, fucking... Rise Greymon.
Oh, yes. Yes. He's in Cyber Sleuth.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about when I played Cyber Sleuth the first time.
Yeah.
And I got Rise Greymon because I've been out of the series for a while. I was like, ooh, this looks new and powerful and interesting, and that actually carried me a good chunk of the way through the game.
I can't remember what he evolves into, but it's something real good.
Yeah, I went all the way through, like, got his Blaze mode or whatever it is.
Because I think it's the Geo Greymon that turns into Rise Greymon.
Yes, like the weird horn variant.
Yeah. Oh,
Mark,
he's going evil.
savior of the savages.
Oh, he's got his weird face on.
Yep. Mark me, savior of the savages. There will be a reckoning. He's like, oh. Wait. I'm tripping out for a second. Because he's such an annoying dick. I would rather space out in my own head in a separate reality for a few seconds. Imagine if it was Nidhogg again.
Oh my god. Or was it a Xenos within a Xenos? It is I, another Xenos. Equally obsessed with you. Love me.
Here's his Sasuke story.
Ignorant savages. Killing us will avail you naught. For every Imperial you cut down, 1,000 more will come. Abandon this foolish endeavor and surrender. You may yet serve our righteous cause. How dare
I
you
got
speak
you,
of righteousness?
fucker. Finally.
You who forsook kith and
Still wanted to
kin
call him the
to
C
serve
word, and that's all I could
conquerors.
come down to. On short notice. I'm working here, man. I'm working.
Be glad I grant you this mercy.
Last time, no longer story locked.
What in the...
Oh, he got saved by Xenos. So that's why he's a simp.
Yes, that's why he's... Oh, Lord Xenos. Let me lick your spit off the floor.
No, just
Yuck.
one. Cut him down.
He's got a straight up gunblade at the moment. Xenos, I mean. Doesn't he usually have like 3 katanas?
Yeah, but I think when he was in the other body, he got one of those long, thin gun blades, and then he was rocking that.
Yeah, he's got a Gaius gunblade. Oh,
Yeah.
he just chucked it then.
There you go, because he's like, I'm done. Oh, that's right, because later Asahi will like gets a whole room of weapons for Xenos. He's like, what do you want to kill with? And then he's like, none of these. And then he picks up like the Reaper scythe. He's like, this.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
This one is promising.
Oh, Xenos is such a dick.
Who remains to offer us resistance?
A host of rebels led by Lord Cayenne hold the Enclave across the river.
Lord Cayenne.
The king of the former king of Dorma, sir. They say he is one of the greatest swordsmen alive.
Is that what they say?
Surely you jest. That was Xenos Galvus, legatus of the 12th, the crown bloody prince. I heard he was strong, but that was frightening.
They might as well have given him the anime blush.
Lord Xenos.
Right.
That was Lord Xenos? Ah.
Xenos senpai.
Giving him the big, like, the mouth shaped like the number 3.
Yum.
And then my character comes to and is like, wait, you're a simp to that douche that I beat up?
Your power, even your face.
The one that I already killed.
Go on. Lash out like the beast you are at an emissary and jeopardize the newfound peace between Dorma and the Empire. My lord was destined to lead us unto a glorious new age. Your light is nothing to his radiance.
Yeah, well, he's dead. And you're just a simp to a dead pussy. And I can barely remember his name most of the time.
I will cherish this moment. Lock it away within my heart. Until the day we meet again.
Well, I guess you gotta have something. Anyway, on your bike. Go on. Off you fuck. You little wiener. Man, that was really insufferable. I hope we never have to see him ever again.
I wish.
Unfortunately. What a douchebag. That was really insufferable, like, my god. He just doesn't shut up. And he's so facetious. Even when he's being evil, he feels facetious.
Yeah, it's just even worse.
He's like a tantruming baby child who got given too much power for no frickin' reason.
Yes. Spoiled fucking brat.
There's so many, like, archetypes of characters that are essentially just that boiled down. It's just like, why would you give power to somebody who's just definitely going to abuse it brazenly and in general?
You look troubled, my friend. Was it something he said?
Yeah, he picked a fight with me. Oh my god, I loved the stare my character gave
Yes,
Lord
right.
Hain.
Like, and oh no, I thought it was like the Asahi one where you're like, fuck you.
He was like, was it something he said? And my character was like, really, dude? Man, I wish I had a screenshot of that. That was awesome. That was like meme-worthy. Really? You didn't hear all of that nasty shit he said to me? Like, I want to kill him very much right now, but I can't jeopardize peace, so it's like...
Oh yeah, that cuts, yeah.
It's like I'm 50-50 between, like, biting my tongue and letting him be a dick and just killing him and the Empire. I'm still maintaining peace. But then I would have to kill the Empire. I should go kill the Empire. That's what I would do if I was my character. I'd go solo it.
My lord, you bear no blame for their fate.
If not blame, then responsibility. They were prisoners, and still I chose to fight, knowing they could be executed in retaliation.
Yes, let me go back to Razadon and let me use the goddamn Aetherite this time. So I can have the last capital unlocked.
Bargaining with a monster, so be it.
My lord.
Huzzah.
Besides, I think he likes
Aetherite?
me, which is more than some can say.
Actually, no, get the level first.
I really do love Lord Hain. Plus, I think he liked me. Oh, buddy, everybody likes you. What are you talking about?
You're Lord Hain!
He's just like a champ ruler. He's like all honorable and does it for the right reasons. Like, as if you wouldn't like a person like that. It's a person of integrity.
Oh no!
like if you were the ruler of a country and you have the option of a person of integrity that is willing to defend their nation and all that sort of stuff, or a conniving shitweasel, of course you're gonna befriend Lord Hain. And then stab the shitweasel. I can't wait to stab the shitweasel. Okay, where do I go for this? Because we can probably wrap it after I hand this in. Whoops. Back to Kagani. Gotta go talk to Hancock again. He's got my order.
Get an Hancock.
I love that I've just decided he's a drug dealer because he looks like one.
He does, though.
It would be hilarious.
The glasses, the fact that he doesn't even try to fit in, like hairstyle-wise, with the rest of the land. No, man, look how cool I am.
I would love it if, like, at some point when we're not able to make episodes anymore, let's just assume that we never really got any more views than we currently do, right? But then for some reason, all of the views skyrocket, and we're in like our 80s or something. And it's all like all of these people just loving the Final Fantasy XIV playthrough and making fan art of it. And one of the main characters is drug dealer Hancock. All these people in love with the regular Final Fantasy XIV lore that we constantly talk over and constantly ignore and click through. Hey, to be fair, we show most stuff. But that would be hilarious. I just want fan art of drug dealer Hancock.
Just imagining now, like with like a children's crayon written, drug dealer Hancock.
Hey, Miotech or whatever. What are they called?
Mikote.
Hey, Mikote, wanna buy some WoW? It sounds racist now. Hey, my Makoti. It sounds a bit racist though. Man, Tataru has scary teeth. She looks like she'd bite a chunk out of someone.
Oh, she would.
I like her.
Yeah, she'd be what you call it, the anti-blow job.
Small queen bites hard.
The potato has teeth.
It'd be creepy to hook up with a Lalafell anyway.
Right.
Okay, fending. Maiming. Which is normally the samurai's gear? Would it be striking, maiming, or fending?
Fending.
Would it be fending?
No, fending's tank.
Yeah.
Striking?
Yeah, I'll go striking. They just got an armor set, and considering it's the Stormblood DLC, it would probably be good to get an armor set that would suit the samurai, you know? If that makes sense. Oh, back to the Empire. Some BS is up. Of course this had to happen and we couldn't just wrap the episode. So he's the little douchebag that's going to be the baddie when Xenos isn't around. A Xenos simp. Oh, here's Yaguri with creepy music. Whatever her name is, with creepy music in the background.
Yotsuyu.
She's remembering things.
Her brain!
She's remembering eating these things, and her brother being there.
Can you truly remember nothing? Nothing at all?
Were we friends?
Yes. We were good friends, you and I. In fact, I've brought you a gift.
Some plate.
I pray that one day soon, As you gaze into that mirror, you will remember the woman staring back at you.
Oh, we gave her a mirror.
It's so pretty. Who are you? Who are you?
Having an existential crisis over here. Meanwhile, in the Imperial capital. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That seems really out of place.
Meanwhile, in the Imperial capital.
Yes.
How are you feeling, my lord?
Imperial Medicus.
Fine, now leave me.
Oh. Long blonde hair. That's gonna be the Varys dude, isn't it?
The older, like, sort of older dude.
I'm about to see his face now for the first time. He just looks like Xenos.
I mean, he's supposed to, it's stat.
He doesn't really look older. He still looks young like everybody.
Oh, so it might just be Xenos then. Is he in a white outfit?
He was, yes.
Like sitting like in the bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Xenos.
God damn it. Alright, where's this, where's my achievements?
But Xenos now back in his body after getting it back from the Ascian.
And I got the new Sun as a title for that. Oh. I'll just accept this next quest. Just to save time in the next episode, I guess. Let him talk.
Let him talk!
I really want to drink too. Among other things, but you know. See how we go. Moving right along, though. But for real.
For real, for real.
Come on. Do they have to talk incessantly?
Yes.
It'd be hell funny if the next character to get a glow up was Tataru. She just comes back with like a bust length sword. And she can just swing it around like crazy.
Hey guys, I've decided to become a warrior.
Alright, well. You can call it if you want.
Well, with everyone's least favorite anime girl having a psychotic break, next episode we will find out the conclusion to what happens, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Either or, more Final Fantasy XIV shenanigans. So, like, comment, sub, hit the notification bell, and until the next ep, I'm Ark, with me is Shade, you're on DudeGoBack.
Bye.